Breaking news has just shaken the world of celebrity, entertainment, and legal drama, sending shockwaves through Hollywood, social media, and law enforcement agencies. A federal judge in Manhattan has issued an arrest warrant for global superstar Jennifer Lopez, following a dramatic and explosive testimony from her former husband, Ben Affleck, during the ongoing trial of music mogul Sean "Diddy" Combs. This is not just another courtroom spectacle or a celebrity scandal. It's a full-blown legal crisis that could land one of the most powerful figures in entertainment behind bars. And now, it's dragging a beloved pop icon into the heart of it all. According to court sources, Ben Affleck did not appear as a celebrity witness or emotional ex-husband. He came forward armed with physical evidence, shocking revelations, and a personal story that left the courtroom stunned and prosecutors scrambling to reassess their entire case strategy. Affleck's testimony reportedly included details about a hidden notebook, a buried video, and even a secret tunnel beneath a Beverly Hills mansion, a location allegedly used to hold victims after Diddy's infamous freak-off parties. The bombshell moment came when Affleck revealed that Jennifer Lopez's name appeared multiple times in the notebook, suggesting she was not only aware of Diddy's activities, but may have played an active role in covering them up. The courtroom erupted into whispers and murmurs as the prosecution displayed images of the notebook's pages on large screens. Handwriting experts were called in, and they confirmed some of the notes were indeed written by Jennifer Lopez. These notes referenced transactions, blackmail operations, and even instructions for moving assets through offshore accounts. But the real turning point came when Affleck presented a recovered phone found inside the safe in the secret room. On it was a message that sent chills through the courtroom. "Shine took the fall. We're safe now." That message refers to the infamous 1999 nightclub shooting at Club New York, where rapper Shay, real name Shaman Newton, was convicted of firing the shot that left singer Nata Rubin severely injured. At the time, Jennifer Lopez gave a statement shielding Diddy from involvement. Now, new evidence suggests she may have been present during the incident, and worse, helped smuggle the gun into the club before testifying falsely under spousal privilege due to a secret marriage certificate dated 1999 between her and Diddy. The FBI immediately launched an investigation. Court records show that Jennifer was subpoenaed to testify, but within hours of receiving the order, she vanished. Her Beverly Hills mansion was found empty. No flights were booked under her name. Friends say they haven't heard from her. Speculation is rampant. Did she flee to a country without extradition laws? Is she hiding somewhere in the U.S.? Or is she preparing a defense strategy with her legal team? Meanwhile, Diddy's defense has gone into full crisis mode. His attorneys are scrambling to discredit Affleck's testimony, calling it the bitter ramblings of a scorned ex-husband. But the judge has already ruled that the evidence is admissible, and the prosecution has reopened the 1999 case, citing newly uncovered facts that could overturn the original verdict. Cassie Ventura, Diddy's former girlfriend and one of the most vocal accusers, confirmed under oath that Jennifer Lopez was a regular presence at the freak-off parties, implying she knew everything that was happening. She also testified that Lopez was seen escorting young women into private rooms during those events. The public reaction has been nothing short of seismic. Fans are split, some defending Lopez as a victim of manipulation, others condemning her as complicit in crimes that ruined lives. Celebrities have remained largely silent, but social media is buzzing with theories, leaks, and calls for justice. Meanwhile, Ben Affleck has become an unlikely hero, a man who risked everything to expose a powerful figure and reveal the truth, no matter the personal cost. As the trial continues, questions linger. Will Jennifer Lopez be found? What else is hidden in that notebook? Was she truly a pawn in a larger game? Or did she play a role in protecting Diddy for years? And most importantly, how deep does this network go? For now, all eyes remain on the courtroom, the headlines, and the hunt for answers that could change Hollywood forever. Let's dive deeper into what really happened. How Ben Affleck became the key to exposing one of the biggest scandals in entertainment history. And what comes next. When the news broke that Ben Affleck had taken the stand in the trial of Sean "Diddy" Combs, no one expected what followed. Cameras captured him entering the courthouse with a heavy expression, his eyes shadowed by exhaustion. He didn't speak to reporters. He didn't make eye contact. He simply walked inside, ready to deliver a testimony that would rock the entertainment world. Inside the packed courtroom, the tension was palpable. Prosecutors had built a strong case against Diddy, but there were still gaps, holes in the timeline, missing witnesses, and inconsistencies in testimonies. That changed the moment Ben Affleck began speaking. He started with the night everything changed. In 2021, after rekindling his romance with Jennifer Lopez, Affleck believed he had found happiness again. Their love story had once captivated the world, and now, after nearly 2 decades apart, they were back together. But as the months passed, cracks began to form. Not in their relationship, but in the foundation of trust. Affleck described how Jennifer began acting strangely, disappearing late at night, silencing her phone at odd hours, and growing defensive whenever he asked about her past with Diddy. At first, he dismissed it as paranoia. But then came the anonymous email. It read, "She never left Diddy. Check her phone." His hands trembled as he unlocked her device. There, on the screen, was a text from an unknown number. 2 a.m., usual spot. Don't let Affleck know. Heart pounding, he dialed the number. The voice on the other end was unmistakable. Sean "Diddy" Combs himself. "What are you digging into, Ben? Watch yourself, or you'll bring trouble on your own head." The line went dead. From that moment on, Ben knew something was terribly wrong. He started noticing things, strange clicking sounds beneath the floorboards of their living room, Jennifer pacing late at night, staring out the window like she was waiting for someone. One night, while she slept, he searched the house. Beneath a loose floorboard, he discovered a hidden passage, an access panel leading down into darkness. With trembling hands, he grabbed a flashlight and descended. What he found chilled him to his core. A secret room filled with surveillance equipment, lighting rigs, and a heavy safe embedded in the wall. Inside, he discovered a leather-bound notebook, its pages filled with names, dates, transactions, and chilling descriptions of events that sounded more like horror stories than reality. And in the margins, handwritten notes, in Jennifer Lopez's handwriting. One read, "Make sure everyone stays quiet. Move the package through the fund." Another, "Cover the payments. No tracebacks." The implications were staggering. He opened the safe further and found a hard drive. When he plugged it into his laptop, a video began to play. It showed a dimly lit room, pulsating music, and a woman who looked exactly like Jennifer standing beside Diddy. A terrified young girl entered the frame. Then the video cut off. Affleck couldn't watch anymore. He rifled through drawers until he found an old phone tucked away in a hidden compartment. On it was a message that made his stomach drop. Shine took the fall. "We're safe now." He remembered the 1999 incident at Club New York, the shooting that left Nata Rubin disfigured. At the time, Jennifer had testified that Diddy was innocent. But now, new information suggested she had been present and possibly involved. Then came the final blow. Buried among the documents in the safe was a marriage certificate, dated December 24, 1999, signed by both Sean Combs and Jennifer Lopez. A secret marriage, protected by spousal privilege, a legal loophole that allowed her to shield Diddy from prosecution for over 2 decades. Affleck sat in silence, staring at the document, his heart shattered. The woman he loved had been part of something monstrous, and now she had vanished. The next morning, Ben Affleck stood in front of the courthouse, camera flashes bursting around him. He had made his decision. He would testify. Inside the courtroom, the atmosphere was electric. Diddy sat at the defendant's table, flanked by his lawyers. Cassie Ventura, one of his most outspoken accusers, watched from the gallery. Affleck took the stand. His voice was steady, but his hands shook. He described the car crash, how a black SUV had slammed into him late at night, sending his vehicle spinning off the road. Dashcam footage traced the license plate to a shell company linked directly to Diddy. He spoke of the ransacking of his parents' home in Boston, how furniture was smashed and scrawled across the wall in blood-red paint was a warning. Keep quiet, or your family's done. He detailed the discovery of the secret tunnel, the hidden room, the notebook, and the video. He produced copies of the marriage certificate and the recovered phone. Each word sent shockwaves through the room. Diddy slammed his fist on the table. Jennifer sat motionless, eyes wide, face pale. The judge leaned forward, clearly moved by the weight of the evidence. The prosecution requested a recess to analyze the new material. When court resumed, the judge announced a shocking decision. Jennifer Lopez was now a person of interest in the case. Hours later, the subpoena was issued, but she was already gone. Now, the search for Jennifer Lopez is underway. Law enforcement agencies across the country have been alerted. International airports have been placed on high alert. Speculation is rampant. Did she flee to Dubai, where she has ties and no extradition treaty? Is she hiding in a remote cabin in Canada? Or is she already working with her legal team to prepare a defense? Meanwhile, Diddy's trial continues. But now, the focus has shifted. Prosecutors are re-examining every piece of testimony given so far. Witnesses are being recalled. The 1999 shooting case has been reopened. And Ben Affleck? He remains in protective custody. He has received death threats. His children have been pulled from school. Yet despite everything, he stands firm. Because sometimes, the hardest thing in life isn't fighting for yourself. It's fighting for the truth. So where do we go from here? Will Jennifer Lopez be found? What else is hidden in that notebook? Was she truly a victim? Or did she help protect one of the most dangerous men in entertainment? And most importantly, how deep does this network go? Stay tuned, because this story is far from over. One thing is certain: the fire of justice has been kindled, and it will burn through every secret, no matter how mighty those behind it may be. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest updates. We've got a lot more breaking coverage coming your way. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, and keep asking the hard questions. Because the truth doesn't hide. It waits to be found.